Dwarf car season.
Watch for Justin Sharp, but don't forget Sean Slider's got a ton of experience here. Practically grew up here at Gasport. Now we're at Humberstone and we are off and running. Justin Sharp and Sean Slider will bang rub rails into turn one. They're bumping and banging to get it underway here in the Dwarf car division.
Oh! Sorry, Clinton, there to break in on you, but the 67.
Brubaker on his former Maryville champ, Scott Billy in the 31. Then Chris Steele up there in the 80 car. Here we go. We're underway with Breeden and Klager in the top six as well. They'll roll it off into turn one. Cars getting all together now on the early going. Look at Chris Steele in the 80. I told you to watch for this kid. He will take it to the outside. Fearless is the 16-year-old youngster.
Three wide as they come around turns 3 and 4 to 31 of Scott Billings, trying his way on the inside, trying to take the early way away from Justin Sharp. The 71 of Slider, they almost get together as they make their way down with Sharp still leading.
Justin Sharp over Sean Slider by about a half a car length lead. Then Scott Billing gets a little bit loose. That allows Klager and Chris Steele to the inside. Caution on the Speedway. One around in turn 4.
We got a car up against the wall, Clinton, here in turns 1 and 2. I really can't make out the number.
He'll be able to keep it going, but Ray Slater in the 171 modern landfill machine's got a bit of an issue. He looks like he may need a push. The Ford Pace truck into the infield. Sharp continues to lead here, 2 laps down. Klager right on the back bumper. Here we go again, and the veterans get it underway as they will take it off into turn 1. Sharp, Klager, Slider, all right in there with Scott Billing and the 80 car of Chris Steele.
Sharp taking it hard in turns 3 and 4. Slider right on the outside, trying to slide up along with the one of Paul Klager, trying to take the lead away. It's going to be 3 wide coming down the front straightaway.
Down into turn 2, here they go. Justin Sharp trying to hold off the advances of Sean Slider's number 71. Klager and Steele go at it. They're almost teammates coming out of the same RCM Racing Equipment stable, and now Klager will get on through in the number 1.
Sharp still your leader, but the 117 of Derek Breeden working his way through the rear of the pack. That's that yellow car. Now he's getting past. Sharp still your leader though, and the one of Klager closing in on him as they come around turns 3 and 4.
Look at Chris Steele. He's not afraid to pass on the outside in the number 80 car. Watch him right here, Jim. The 80 will just keep his foot in it and drive right around both leaders.
No letting up whatsoever as he makes his way down the back straightaway, gaining significantly on the leader of Sharp. The 80 on the outside of Chris Steele. He's looking to take the lead away as they come by the start-finish line.
Steele with a great run here as he pushes hard on the outside. Not afraid to ride the rim in the number 80 car. Klager tucks up the inside in the 1. He would like to take away second place.
Sharp's able to keep the lead away from Klager as he's still trying to make his way around. Paul Klager in the 1 also as the 31 spins in turn 3 and 4. That's Scott Billings.
Billings spins out, but he gets rolling again a little bit. That will bring out the caution.
In down the back straightaway. Clinton will give us all the action as they make their way around 3 and 4 for the restart with 7 down and 8 to go.
Justin Sharp saw Chris Steele pass to the outside. The question is, will he move up a lane to impede the action of the 80 of Steele, or will he continue to keep his concentration on the bottom? Sharp gets on the loud pedal. Klager tucks up the inside of Steele, and they'll take it into turn 1. Klager into the back end of Sharp's 4.
Oh, almost getting together with the 71 of Slater, but look at, here comes the 80. We got action in turn 1 though. Clinton, it looks like the yellow will come out again.
Of Justin Sharp getting set to race it off into 1 as the green flag comes out. Steele, Ed Klager, along with Wayne Robbins and Sean Slider make up the top 5.
The 80 of Chris Steele pounding it on the outside, trying to gain on the leader of Sharp as they make their leads around turns 3 and 4. Here comes the one of Paul Klager also.
Didn't work as good as he liked it to that time, but Steele still on the loud pedal. He will keep his foot into it. Take it to the outside, but Sharp doing a great job of blocking up the middle.
The 17 of Slider heads to the pits as your leader. Oh, Sharp gets it sideways into turn 2. He loses it. He steps on it as he comes into turns 1 and 2 with 5 to go.
His first race
And he looked very good early on in the heats, Clinton, as you had mentioned. And unfortunately for Sharp just taking it too hard into turn 1 and 2, gets it sideways, and now finds himself at the back of the pack. Be 5 laps to go on the restart, this time by the pace vehicle Pullman. Clinton will give you all the action as they make it here for its way in. Go ahead, Clinton.
Well, we talked about veterans. Klager now rises to the top. Chris Steele, Adam Leslie, Derek Breeden. They will get on it hardcore as Leslie now looks to the inside of the Chris Steele number 80. But Klager is off and running. He will be hard to catch here with 5 to go.
This time by it'll be 4 to go. Clinton, as your leader, makes his way around turns 3 and 4. As the yellow comes out once again for this number 13, I believe.
Yeah, Graham McKay with problems down in turn 1. Got it looped, they got it back together, but the caution came out before he got it in the right direction. Ray Slider with problems back there in the 171. Well, back to Adam Leslie, the number 15, longtime crew member for Larry Lampman Jr.
His dad, a former racer too, I believe, also, was he not, Clinton?
Not sure, I'd have to look into that. I met Adam yesterday, actually. He's always on Dirt Track Digest talking about his car, showing it off, so I had to go meet him anyways, and a good young kid with a good attitude, so good to see him doing well here in his first lap, and heck, even Paul Klager put them all together. You got a good race online, and here we go, because we got a great race here at the new Humberstone as we get the dwarf cars underway. Green flag is out, 4 laps to go for Paul Klager and Chris Steele to get this race decided.
Steele still trying on the outside, and as mentioned earlier, Steele's going to make a race of this. Klager isn't going to have this one handed to him. Steele on the outside, Klager on the inside, with the 15 of Leslie still in 3rd place as they make their way by with 3 laps to go.
Side by side, down into 1 goes Klager and Steele. They're still fighting it out very hard here around the track for this lead position. Coming around, this will be 13 complete, 2 to go, I believe.
And they're all alone, all by themselves up here at the front as Klager and Steele still batting out. Klager able to hold them off. He's going to have 1.5 laps to go, this time by as he makes his way down the back straightaway.
Steele doesn't look like he's got too much for Klager now, as Klager will bring it around to take the white flag. One final circuit, back to 3rd, it's still Adam Leslie, but look at the battle for 4th, Breeden, Brighton, Slater.
Leslie being able to hold off all those veterans, but the one of Klager, he has pulled away now from the 80 of Chris Steele. He's looking to capture the first feature here of the 2006 season in the dwarf car division. It will be Klager, followed by the 80 of Steele, and it's a battle for 3rd. Who's going to make it to 3rd? Here comes the 117 of Derek Breeden. No, it's the 15 of Adam Leslie. He pulls it off, captured 3rd.
What a wicked battle for 4th on back there as these guys bring it around. And I'll move over here if you want, Jim.
Running down to get our